YouTube, how are you guys today? We're starting the week off with nothing on the truck and trailer, so we're starting with a clean slate here. Just want to get into, well, first off, before we start any of that, please help me out, help me have a good week, and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that bell so you know every time I post a vlog here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But on to bigger and better things. Today I just want to talk about the difference between dedicated and spot market freight in the car carrier industry. I would say for the most part, dedicated, the pros is you run the same areas, you run the same couple dealers and same couple auctions, and you really get to know everything real well. I would say the downside, it's cheap freight. Usually running like that, you got a couple little issues. They want a deal, they want it cheaper than if they just had to find someone to haul their freight every time. And two, when they don't buy, you don't have work. If they didn't buy anything, you're slow, you're parked for the week, you're not making a paycheck. So now you turn around and let's say you want to go, you're gonna turn around and go haul in a different direction so you can stay busy that week, and then they do call you, well, now they're mad because you're not around, or you didn't take that 4-day trip that could have made you good money because you thought Wednesday so-and-so is going to be buying cars, and then I'm going to have a full load. I'm going to have a full end of the week. So now you're trying to wait around and mosey about the beginning of your week and stuff like that. Just waiting for that call to get all your cars for the end of the week. But in my opinion, all the money is in the spot market. Turning around and picking up a load at some place you've never been, taking it to a place you've never been. That sort of freight is really where you're gonna make most of your money, in my opinion. But you need to run that freight intelligently, and you need to, before you even book your outgoing freight, I usually try to start looking for my end of the week first and then work towards it. So I try to figure out what's gonna get me home for a really good dollar figure, and then I start working the beginning of my week to get me over there. Because usually, I mean, if you call on a Friday for work, you can usually book a couple days out, and let's say, I don't know, Oklahoma to North Carolina. I don't actually run that freight, but let's say that has a lot of freight going that direction, getting you back home into North Carolina, and it's really good money. So if you got a bunch of it, well, you know, you can probably let some of it sit for a day or so, and get yourself booked for the beginning of the week. Now you turn around, and originally you're going to look North Carolina to Oklahoma. If you can get a good freight going straight out there, Well, why not? I mean, you can just run back and forth. That'd be a fantastic, but it never really usually works that way. So then I turn around, and after I found good freight from, let's say, Oklahoma back home, then I will turn around and look Oklahoma. I'll look everywhere into Oklahoma. And let's say you're starting in Charlotte, North Carolina, which really gives you South Carolina, parts of Georgia, most of Tennessee. Really, I mean, if you really want to deadhead, Florida over to Oklahoma, so you can look those areas. And if one of them have really good freight heading to Oklahoma, well, now I book that freight right then and there. So now I know I need to get from North Carolina to one of those areas. So that's when I start looking North Carolina to one of those areas. And you may take average freight, load up Monday morning, take average freight into, let's say Florida. Take average freight to Florida. You leave Charlotte, North Carolina down to Florida, maybe $1,800 for a full load. Now I'm not talking Miami, I'm talking Orlando, Tampa, Daytona, that sort of an area. So you take a load down into there, load up Monday morning, deliver Tuesday morning, reload Tuesday afternoon for Oklahoma. And you have all day Wednesday and Thursday, well, all day Wednesday and part of the day Thursday, deliver in Oklahoma, reload in Oklahoma, and then all day Friday back home. Now, the miles probably aren't going to match out perfectly because that Oklahoma is a couple-day trip, but you kind of get the gist there, the idea in the whole scenario. Or you may find no freight getting into Oklahoma, but you might find some good freight right out of North Carolina into Texas, Arkansas, that kind of an area. You deliver out there, and then you just deadhead it back into Oklahoma. You don't have to get exactly there, but that's the spot market. The cons, the pros to the spot market is you can make really good money if you're not dedicated to a small area. Now, the cons to a spot market is that really good load that you booked the load to Florida and you booked the load to Oklahoma for. You already have those two loads booked, but that load from Florida and that load from Oklahoma back all of a sudden fell off. Somebody already booked that. I'm sorry, we can't book that out. I mean, stuff like that happens and it hurts, but then you start looking for average freight in those areas getting you back home. And yeah, the week might be a write-off, but even you can still salvage a good week and make $6,500. Or you could run the spot market and have a fantastic week and make $10,000. So just kind of an idea there. But I gotta stop and get fuel here. I will catch you guys in a little bit. But yeah, just kind of think of that sort of thing. What's better, running a spot market or running a dedicated? Yeah, dedicated. You may know that. Look, just for the most part, every week you're gonna make $5,500, and if you live your life on that and you get everything worked out fine, and that the paycheck gets you what you need, well, that $5,500 may be perfect for you. But on that same note, that could be a struggle. But and the spot market's the same thing. You can have great weeks, but you can also have crap weeks. So it's just a couple things to think about, whether you want to run the spot market or you want to run a dedicated lane. I personally like the spot market. It also keeps things a little bit more entertaining for me. But yeah, just all kind of ideas. Just something to think about like when we're starting off today, I am running spot market this week, so I'll show you through. I'll kind of show you my steps this week on how I plan on getting through the week running the spot market the way I am. And maybe at the end of the week we'll show you the profits that we made running this week. So stay tuned, please. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's make this a good, fun YouTube channel together. If you have any suggestions, hit me up, let me know. I'm all ears. Have a good one. Thanks.